Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video today. Fellas, I'm sure we're all familiar with the typical stigma that women are never able to reach an orgasm during those intimate moments. I feel like part of that is because they expect dudes like this to just bend them over. Actually, on second thought, there's no way that dude's ever seen pussy in his life before. And I'm sure all of us are aware that a woman's gestation period is gonna be about 9 months, whereas the amount of work a man is gonna put, a typical dude is only gonna last like 90 seconds or something like that. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that society has all these expectations when it comes to getting in bed with another person, except for my homie that we're gonna be taking a look at today, because it seems like he has never been able to have an orgasm. This man has simply never busted a nut in the bedroom. Well, that is until today. Today was his first time, fellas. What a big, life-changing moment for him. Now, guys, before we hop into the actual video, I just want to mention that there are some hot moms out there. They need support from me, and the only way I can do it is if I have your support, and you can support me supporting the MILFs by subscribing to the freaking channel and leaving a like on the goddamn video. Now, without wasting any more freaking time, let's get into it, fellas. He starts off by saying, I, male 21, was finally able to come during sex and my girlfriend was so proud of me. For some context, I've had a really difficult time coming, which I find ironic as everywhere you look, you see guys complaining about how they come too fast and whatnot, but for me, it was the opposite. I've done it before via masturbation. Oh, okay. But anyways, he then says, but it always took me so long and so much concentration. But tonight, that's all changed. I've been having sex with my girlfriend for over a month now, and the case has always been where she comes so easily, and I've never been able to. Well, damn, we have completely done a 180 here, fellas. So it appears that the typical roles in the bedroom have been flipped in this instance, and more importantly, fellas, I do not remember him ever saying anything about busting a nut via masturbation. So I don't know about that, alright? I don't know if he edited this post or what the case is, but I mean, busting a nut in your hand and busting a nut on a bitch's face are two totally different experiences that everyone should have at least once. Because, it's the same but different. To me, it's like using a toothbrush to clean your teeth, and when you're done cleaning your teeth, you take that exact same toothbrush and use it to clean your asshole. In both scenarios, you're using the toothbrush and you're using it to clean, but you're using it for two very different purposes. Anyways, moving on here, he says, but she was nonetheless supportive of me, and tonight we were so into it and so passionate, I was finally able to climax. And it was so intimate, and she was so happy, and she even said it was the best sexual experience she's ever had so far. I like how she threw the so far on the end of that sentence right there, because that's kind of a fucking slap in the face to my boy here. The point being, I thought I would share this moment with you guys and just let any other men out there know you can do it, you just have to be patient. After reading a post like this, I really didn't expect to see some words of inspiration at the end of it. In my opinion, it sounds like when those shitty, fake positivity COD commentators, they tweet out something along the lines of like, keep your head up, king, and keep grinding. Like, oh, well shit, I didn't think of that. Either way, bro, this is really nothing to be too stressed out about. I'm sure every dude has been in this situation at least once. Like, for instance, there's been a couple times where a hot bitch will go down on you and literally suck the semen straight out of your balls. And after like 20-30 minutes, you just be sitting there sweating beads like, God damn it, I know I need to bust here, otherwise her mouth is gonna get fucking lockjaw. She's never gonna want to give me another blowy in the back of the movie theater again, so I need to make this happen. And just, it never happens, bro. It never happens. Anyways, I feel like this post deserves a little bit of recognition, because this is the day, fellas. This is the day when a boy becomes a man. So you know what? Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you, congratulations with all your shit you got going on and everything. This guy just had one of the best nights of his entire life. Now, as for some of you pussyless virgins out there, bro, what's your excuse at this point, huh? Stop playing Call of Duty, stop trying to be a streamer, stop trying to win in Warzone, and go out there and get you some goddamn ass. That is, of course, as long as you don't look like... I mean, if you look like this, bro, just... You ain't got no fucking hope, man. Alright? I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but I would rather be an honest man than a lying man. And guys, with all that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today. But more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video today. Fellas, I want you to do me a favor and think back on a time in your life when a woman said something that was just really freaking funny. Now, if you wouldn't mind, please put that experience down in the comment section below. You know what, on second thought, don't do that, because then there wouldn't be any comments on this video, and you know, I need those freaking comments for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at one of the funniest people on the most funny platform, I guess you could say, which is TikTok. Because we all know that every comedian on the face of this planet, they look at YouTube and they just spit on it. They look at Twitter and they just want to shit on it. But they look at TikTok and they're like, oh yeah, that's the spot right there. Now guys, before we get into the actual video, I would just like to mention that I was put on this earth for one reason, and really one reason only, and that is to support the hot moms out there. So if you would like to support the MILFs, all you need to do is leave a like on the video and subscribe to the goddamn channel, and I guarantee, bro, I guarantee within a week, you'll be kissing fucking big titty hot moms out there. Now guys, without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get into the video.
Tell me you know you're gonna die alone without telling me you know you're gonna die alone. I'll go first. So this guy took me out to dinner the other night at a really nice Italian restaurant, and things were going really well until it came time for the bill. And something you should know about me first is that it's not unusual for me to keep a package of googly eyes in my purse. It's a long story.
For the love of fucking God, you have not said anything, like literally nothing funny so far. Will you please stop laughing and just tell me what the fuck you're trying to say? And also, I don't understand how you can say I carry googly eyes around with me everywhere I go. It's a long story. And then just like not explain why the fuck you carry those goddamn googly eyes everywhere. I mean, that's literally the equivalent of me saying, guys, I have a huge announcement and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. And then I just don't. Like, I don't share it with you guys. I already know that I am not going to laugh while watching this video, but you know what? I really have nothing better to do at the moment, so let's just finish it.
So the bill came and everything had been going fine, and like I went to reach for my purse to like pull out my wallet because I didn't want to just like assume that the guy was gonna pay, and so I like went and did the awkward like grab for the wallet thing, and my wallet's really big.
Whoa! Did that just happen?
Because I didn't want to just like assume that the guy was gonna pay.
I swear to God, this has got to be a fake video, man. This has got to be fake. A woman that is offering to pay on the first date? Nah, bro, she gotta be trolling. Like, she was just willing to pull out the wallet and then hope that the boyfriend was gonna say something along the lines of, oh, don't worry, I got it, I'm a nice guy. I don't want to say that it never happens, that women never pay for the first date, but like, you know, just speaking from experience, I've been on like 30 first dates, and you know, I've pretty much paid for every single one of them. Maybe I just got unlucky though, you know, maybe that's all it is.
The googly eyes were stuck in the wallet and they flew out. And they landed in my plate. And the package is open, so some of the little eyes spilled out into my plate. And my chicken parmesan was sitting there looking up at me like, the guy goes, what was that? And I said, oh no, my googly eyes. I said, it's too soon for you to know about the googly eyes. He looked at me like I had 5 heads, and I've not heard from him since.
Alright, so just as I expected, she did all the laughing in this video. You know, I haven't even cracked a fucking smile at the moment. A couple things to take away from this video, though. You know, first off, respect to her for, you know, if she was actually going to pay for the date, you know, respect to her for that, whatever. But also, more importantly, respect to that fucking guy, dude. Okay, I get that he looked at you like you have 5 heads, but I wouldn't exactly say it's normal to go on a first date and the girl just drops 1,000 goddamn googly eyes everywhere. Either way, it seems like he made the right decision and decided to not text you back. I mean, if we're being completely honest, it's probably best that way. And also, I don't want to be super mean to this girl, alright? You know, she's pretty decent looking, and more importantly, she's actually got like a good attitude. But you know, just a little word of advice from the world's greatest goddamn gynecologist ever walked the face of this fucking earth. I wouldn't recommend going into comedy anytime soon. If for some reason you happen to find yourself up on a stand-up comedy stage, just know that the audience is not laughing with you, they are in fact laughing at you. You know how people say no offense and then quite literally say the most offensive shit you could ever hear? I mean, no offense, haha, but like, is it just me or did I miss the funny? Like, I quite literally do not understand in what way, shape, or form the story you just told quite literally has zero comedic value. It took you like a minute to say it, but I could literally sum it up here in about 3 seconds. You drop some googly eyes in your plate. Yeah, I mean, that's it, really. That's the entire story. You know what, though? It's Sunday. I'm feeling like a nice guy. I'll laugh for you. Oh my god, that's funny. But anyways, guys, it is Sunday for crying out loud, which means it is time to crown this week's green penis. This week's green dick and balls is gonna be going out to Eddie Boy? I don't know. This what happens to women when they have sex with monsters. They turn into monsters, thus it's best to prohibit interracial prawn. Now, she's beginning to look like Aunt Jamie? I think you meant to say Aunt Jemima. And just so you guys know, the person in reference here to Eddie's comment is Mia Malklova. You know, Eddie, I quite literally have no idea what the fuck you are talking about, but I gotta say, I really think you had like a really good intent and deep imagination when writing this comment. I just quite frankly don't know what the fuck you're trying to say to me. Something about interracial adult films and how Mia Malklova looks like Aunt Jemima now. I don't see it, bro. Personally, you know, if you do, maybe you were tripping some goddamn balls on some LSD when you wrote this shit. But yeah, personally, like, Mia Malklova is like one of the whitest people to ever walk the face of this earth. Like, I don't personally see it, man. I just don't see it. But I gotta say, this might be one of the most interesting comments ever left on one of my videos. And for that reason, shout out to you, Eddie. You are this week's green penis. As always, guys, if you would like to become a green dick on the channel yourself, all you have to do, fellas, you don't have to pay any goddamn money. I don't need your money. You don't have to work for me. I don't need your fucking labor. All you have to do is leave a funny comment down below in the comments section. And maybe, just maybe, next Sunday, I'll pick you to be a green penis on the channel and earn one of the most prestigious awards you could ever earn in your lifetime. Some say it's more valuable than winning like the goddamn Super Bowl or the NBA Finals, you know, like, honestly, who the fuck cares about that? You want to be a goddamn green penis. And guys, with all that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today. But more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me. And I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video today. Fellas, we're gonna talk about the time that a Twitch e-girl thought it would be okay to impersonate being a MILF. Obviously, in the book of baloney that I just so happened to write, that is one of the biggest sins you could ever commit. And after we talk about that, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A, asked questions by you guys. So be sure to stick around for that, alright? But more importantly, guys, be sure to subscribe to the goddamn channel only if you want to support the freaking MILFs, though. And I think what we're gonna learn in today's video, oh god, I couldn't imagine not supporting them. Now, without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get into today's video, fellas. Anyways, last night on Twitch's website, I was just looking around for new streamers, and I stumbled upon this girl's stream that was titled, MILF Plays Modern Warfare Search and Destroy. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, do you honestly expect me to read a title like that and just like fucking not click on the video? Anyways, I clicked on her stream, I started watching for a couple minutes, and I took one little look at her, and I was like, you know, damn, if this is a MILF, she looks awfully freaking young. So as a police officer of the Hot Mother Lover Division, I had to do my due diligence and ask her the one and main question, are you an actual MILF? And then, I don't have video of it unfortunately, but she hit me with I am a motherless MILF. And I can't make this up, dude, alright? I was fuming. I was so pissed whenever I heard that language come out of her mouth. I was actually punching the goddamn air. I'm not kidding when I say it took every ounce of blood, sweat, and semen inside my body to not go around and punch a hole in every goddamn piece of drywall I have like my name is fucking Kyle. But anyways, after a few minutes passed and, you know, I somehow found the urge to calm down, I hit her with a, damn, false MILF advertising, I can't support that, and then she responded by saying this.
It's not false advertisement, it's an inside joke.
No, I actually don't think it is an inside joke. I think it's an outside joke because you put it as the fucking title of your stream. I'm right, you're wrong, you have no friends, don't talk to me anymore, goodbye.
So everyone in my chat knows me as a MILF.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but please just stop it.
I'm a future my MILF claim is for me in the future.
Having my kid?
Stop.
You see, it doesn't work like that. You either are a MILF or you are not a MILF. You cannot claim to be a future MILF. It just simply doesn't work like that. And if you don't believe me,
you're disrespecting a future U.S. Army soldier.
I mean, everyone literally memed that kid into existence, and for good reason, you know, because it sounds fucking stupid when you say it out loud. Look, there are only two things on this planet that I do not simply fuck around with. First is mayonnaise, alright? I don't fuck with that Miracle Whip, that fucking communist shit. I don't want to mess with that, alright? Get that the fuck out of my face. And also, number two is false MILF advertising. Honestly, I can only think of one punishment that is suitable for this offense, and that's just simply you gotta get your arms ripped off and fucking beat by your own goddamn arms here. A couple other red flags I noticed when I clicked on her stream is that first off, she doesn't have her age listed anywhere in her about section. We all know what that means, fellas, alright? She's under 18, I don't even fuck with that, alright? But more importantly, young lady, you are under 18 claiming sexual interest on Twitch. Come on now, have a little bit of goddamn respect for yourself. Let me find my 16-year-old daughter streaming to a bunch of fucking simps on the internet claiming to be a goddamn MILF. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the e-thought today. Now, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Q&A questions here. And as always, guys, these questions are brought to me by the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. The link is in the description down below. Starting us off here, we have Chernobyl, who says, how do I get bitches? Well, bro, you only need two things, and that is either a big dick or a lot of money, or even a little bit of both. But I mean, that's honestly it. Don't overcomplicate it. It's pretty simple if you really think about it in the grand scope of things. Next up is Papa Thurnax, who says, why is my penis so small, and why do your videos make it tingle? Well, Unfortunately, your dick is small because you lost the genetic lottery. However, my videos make it tingle because, I'm a goddamn gynecologist, I guess. Next question is from Raven, who says, are you ever gonna talk about the tragedy of December 23rd, 2003? Context to jog your memory, Bolo's family disappearance, and then it's just like a foul picture of pigs on the screen. I'm not putting that in my video. But to answer your question, Raven, no. The next question comes from the main hog himself, who says, why are you gay, Mr. Bolo? Better yet, why am I gay for your content? These are questions I need to know. Sub the Bolo. Well, GP, the reason I think you're gay for my content is honestly probably the same reason I gave to Papa Thurnax, which is, I'm basically the best goddamn gynecologist to ever walk the face of this fucking earth, so, there's that. Then we have the almighty gay king, who says, why does my penis rise and white shit come out when I watch you, and do you still let that guy stick his dick in you? What the fuck, bro? Next question. Do girls poop? Yep, I've seen it. This question is going to be coming from CM Sticks and Strings, who says, what do you think about the current state of gaming and overall quality of games in recent years? And if you were to make any changes to games such as COD or Battlefield fun like they used to be, what would it be? My overall thought on the state of gaming is that it's quite literally at an all-time fucking low. Like, that's why I really don't stream anymore, because there's not a goddamn game that can hold my attention longer than like 30 minutes. Especially solo. Like, it's one thing to play games with friends and just bullshit around online. Like, that's actually fun. But as far as sitting down solo gaming, like, God, that just sounds fucking terrible. Like, that's what they should do to people that commit terrible crimes in prison. Just make them play Call of Duty Cold War for like 12 hours straight. They would literally go fucking mentally insane. And also, your second question here is, what is your favorite sports team? Obviously, I'm a big fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm also a big fan of the Kansas Jayhawks. Next up, we have the Quiet Kid with a couple rapid-fire questions. My favorite gun is the H&K UMP, or better yet, the UMP-45 from Modern Warfare 2. My favorite car is a Z06 Corvette. I don't need anything too fancy. Don't get me wrong, a Lambo and stuff, that shit's cool, but like, I'll never be able to afford that. I've already accepted that. My favorite P-star is Natasha Nice. I think she is one of the best looking females out there, in my opinion. However, I'm not gonna lie, her acting is quite subpar, to be honest, but I like looking at her, so therefore she's my favorite. And a cringy moment from my childhood would be the time that I ding-dong ditched this kid's house in school that I didn't like, and it was at like 2 a.m. in the morning on a Friday night, and his mom made him go out in the street and walk around with a flashlight. Our next question is from Bread, who says, can you tell us your favorite musical acts and YouTubers, hobbies outside of supporting MILFs, and what are you gonna do in the future? I don't think I've ever voluntarily watched a musical, so I ain't got shit for you there. As far as YouTubers go, I watch my friends. I'm sure most of you guys know them by now. Dyfo, Deserve, The Dynamite, The Silverman whenever he'll post a goddamn video, Easy Switch Sniper, and Birdman. And then I really don't watch a lot of gaming videos anymore. I mainly watch like fishing and cooking videos. Some of those YouTubers would be Lojo and Fishing with Norm. Those are two people I really don't miss a lot of videos from. As far as hobbies outside of supporting the MILFs, that kind of says it all right there. I like fishing, cooking, and golf. And as far as what I'm going to be doing in the future, I wish I could fucking tell you, bro. I'm a day-by-day kind of guy. What happens, happens. And also, do I support freeing the nipple? Absolutely the fuck yes. And our final question is gonna be coming from the fucking goat potato himself, who says, can you tell us about why you wanted to be a pussy inspector, and also why you wanted to start a YouTube channel? Well, I think a pussy inspector is pretty self-explanatory if you think about it. I'm a dude and I like looking at pussy and I like putting my penis inside pussy. So I figured, why wouldn't I want to do it for a living? And then also, why did I want to start a YouTube channel? So this month in July is actually going to be like my 2 years on YouTube or whatever. So 2 years ago, I tore my shoulder and I was basically not able to do anything for a couple of months. I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but like I'd upload a couple videos and then just like never do it again, So that's pretty much it. I got into making YouTube videos because I was fucking bored from surgery, and I went out and I bought an Xbox and an Elgato and a laptop, and I just fucking started going to town, and then here I am today. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys will have to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed a short little Q&A like this and if I should do it again in the future. And if this shit fucking flops, I'll just take it as a, don't fucking do that again. But guys, more importantly, alright, be sure to subscribe to the goddamn channel. If you are new, leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today we're going to be discussing the mental illness known as feminism. A wise man once told me that there are two tiers of feminists. Tier 1 feminists are actually cool people. These are women that fight for equality and they don't hate men. Unfortunately though, we have a separate category of feminists known as the Tier 2s, and these are the ones that resemble the Pokemon Snorlax. They often have blue hair and are just short of about 500 pounds. Something really interesting about them is that if a Tier 2 feminist were to drop their pencil on the ground, if they tried to bend over and pick it up, they would probably need about a 3-ton crane to get them back up on their feet. Either way, these are the annoying bitches of the pack because they just hate men for absolutely no reason, and anytime they see a man being successful, for some reason it really pisses them off. Anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at a feminist that says she doesn't need a man in her life anymore because she can make babies out of her own bone marrow. As always, guys, before we get into the actual video, I just want to mention, alright, that there is some hot mom out there right now that's having a tough time, and I need to go over to her house and, just help her out a little bit, give her a little bit of support, if you know what I'm saying. And guys, I can't be giving these hot MILFs support if I don't have you guys. So do me a favor, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get into it, fellas.
This is just a reminder for men that scientists have now discovered a way for women to impregnate themselves using their own bone marrow.
Did you listen to the words that actually just came out of your mouth? There is no way, shape, or form that a bone marrow baby could possibly be a good idea for the future. I mean, in my opinion, it's like making a vegan steak or a vegan cheeseburger, It may look like a cheeseburger, but it sure as shit ain't gonna be tasting like one, and it's not the same, bro.
And the only child that can result from those pregnancies are female. So we no longer have any need for you, genetically or physically. So, tread lightly.
Wow, if I were in a fishing tournament right now, I could already chalk it up as a loss because you are one good fisherman. With just some simple bait like that, you were able to land just short of 9 million views. And I know the response she's looking to get out of this is like, oh, a man built your house, a man built your car. Look, I really don't have much to say when it comes to bone marrow babies, but that's because the whole idea is just so fucking stupid. It's so dumb that it actually hurts me. I am feeling physical fucking pain from the stupidity I just witnessed. Anyways, I did a little bit of research on the internet, and as far as I can find, there is currently no actual way to make a bone marrow baby. I found some articles stating that it might be possible within like the next decade, but as of right now, 2021, it is not doable. And if it were doable, it would probably look like something along the lines of this.
Okay, it's gonna storm outside. It's storming outside, look!
That thing is fucking creepy. I'm gonna be looking at this face when I go to bed tonight. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. All I can say about this little fella is that cookie should have stayed in the oven a little longer, if you actually know what I mean. If babies being made out of bone marrow becomes a normal thing in society, look guys, alright, I'm just gonna do everyone a little favor here. I'm gonna go skydiving and I'm gonna purposely forget my parachute up in the airplane. Obviously, don't take this the wrong way, guys, but like, you want to talk about being raised with a generation of retards? Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. Go ahead and miss me with that. I just like to go ahead and step my way out of life at that point. Anyways, one thing I found really interesting about this girl is, like, obviously we just watched a video of her talking about how she wants to end all men, but then just a couple days later she decides to post another video like this.
How many y'all there?
Alright, I think you guys get the idea of the video, but one thing I hope you picked up on is that I really wouldn't be surprised if she's the type to, how do I phrase this? Oh yeah, have an open sign for her vagina. She obviously hates men unless you're, like, attractive and have money, and then she's willing to open her legs anywhere, anytime. Listen, Kira, I got bad news for you, alright? Looks-wise, you know, you're decent. On a good day, I'll give you like a 7, maybe an 8. However, your personality, goddamn, that is probably one of the worst I have ever seen. 0 out of 10 on that. So all these dudes that you're talking about wanting to fucking bend you over the counter and just pound you from behind, yeah, that's just simply never gonna happen, you know? You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and just take a guess which one's gonna fill up first. Just remember though, it's never a good day to be a tier 2 feminist. And guys, with all that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today. But more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today we're gonna be taking a look at some old guys trying to spit game over Twitter to some OnlyFans models. Now look, I'm sure we've all had a homie or two be down bad over a girl. It's life, it happens. However, I would really hate to see someone's father, you know, like just imagine your dad opening up a Twitter account with a profile pic like this and trying to spit some game over the internet. It's almost as cringy as trying to watch your grandparents use Facebook for the first time. That is, of course, you know, if your dad came home from the gas station with a pack of Newports. I really don't want to say that age has any sort of effect on the situation here, but I mean, like, come on, bro. You can't be like 45 years old talking to a bunch of hot models that literally want nothing but your money. Anyways, guys, before we dive into today's video, I just want to mention that, look, I am here to support the goddamn MILFs. I'm gonna do that until the day that I die, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video so that way you can support me supporting the MILFs, and once again, we can all support the hot mothers just like we should be. And guys, without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get into the video. So this is the OnlyFans model that we're going to be taking a look at today, and I know there's about to be someone, like, you're already typing in the comment section, I can feel it. You know what, Doc? Like, come on, man. We just want to see her boobs. Like, come on. Show us her pussy. Jimmy, I really hate to fucking disappoint you, alright? But look, I can't put that fucking content on this website. Don't blame me. Blame fucking Susan, man. It's all Susan's fault. I will say one thing that is pretty interesting about the situation is the OnlyFans model we're going to be taking a look at. Her Twitter profile handle contains her adult actress name and then the words barely legal. Anyways, just by taking a look at her Twitter handle, you should be able to tell that she is trying to be another Bella Delphine. And if you don't know what I mean by that, essentially the characters they're playing are meant to be younger than 18 or at least around that age. But I mean, let's be real, like, when do 18-year-old girls sleep with teddy bears and wear pajamas to bed? Like, come on, bro. Anyways, we have our first contestant here who says, yeah, open the car door and drive your sexy ass all the way to me right now. Since you put in gas, now you good. Mob on up. I'm waiting to see you when you get here, sexy wifey. I don't know if this guy had like a fucking brain aneurysm when trying to write this, but bro, you need a little bit of help here. Like, maybe when you were typing this in your head, you thought it was a good idea, but when you read that dumb shit out loud, I would pray that it clicks inside your fucking mind that this is a dog shit message to try and get laid with. I mean, honestly, what girl is gonna read this message and just look at your fucking stupid profile picture and say, oh my god, my pussy is dripping, I need to drive to him right now? You're gonna have to do a little bit better than that if you want to get your dick wet tonight. So we'll move on to contestant number 2, who says, wow, that's my favorite color. I love to see your boobs. I will say at least this response is like somewhat readable English, but it's almost like too memey of an approach, I guess. You know, like, it's funny to say something like this over the internet. Like, first you hit her with a compliment, and then you kind of subtly introduce what your intentions are. And I gotta say, it might work on like some dumb bitch from your high school, but the odds of it working on an OnlyFans model, especially a somewhat established model in the industry, yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. It's funny to read, it's funny to look at, but I don't think it's gonna get your dick wet, homie. And for that reason, we're gonna move on to contestant number 3. Alright, first off, bro, I know I make fun of some people's profile pics, but like, just taking a look at this is an instant L. Like, literally, with a picture like that, you have a 0% chance of getting laid. There is quite literally nothing you could type right now that is going to change the circumstance you are in, but he decides to say, no, beautiful, just open your fingers up with the tongue emojis. Yo, David, what the fuck are you trying to say, homie? Like, I don't get what he means by open your fingers up. Are you trying to suck on her goddamn fingers? Or are you trying to say that you want her to spread those roast beef curtains? Like, bro, I don't fucking understand this one. You already came into the situation looking like a fucking moron, David, and now you just look 100 times dumber. I wish you the best of luck, but I really think your chances of getting laid while wearing an AC/DC shirt in the year 2021, especially while talking to models that are under the age of 20, yeah, that's just simply a fat fucking L. Now, anyways, let's move on to our next contestant, Joe, who says, human, I could cover your whole body, darling baby. I could come 7 times in 30 minutes, my beautiful friend. I really think that the homie Joe was tripping some fucking balls on acid while writing this tweet. And if not, then he's definitely gotta have like some mental issues or something along those lines. Look, when you're trying to get your dick sucked at the end of the day, I do not suggest starting a conversation by saying, human, and then proceed to talk about how many times you would jizz on her face. Like, yeah, I don't know about that one. You know, Joe, you'll have to let me know how you're doing, because I'm just gonna take a crazy fucking guess here and say you have yet to get your dick sucked by her. Damn, fellas, we are like 0 for 4 at the moment. I have yet to see a good, thoughtful comment. Now, here's someone that's giving me a little bit of faith. I see the money profile pic, and I see your name is Masturbator. He then goes on to say, before engaging in such intimate behavior, I like to really get to know someone first. Really understand them, not just as a human being, but also as a spiritual entity. What the fuck, bro? What the hell are you typing right now? Once we have built a relationship based on trust and respect, we can explore physical intimacy. You know what, dude? After reading something like that message right there might be some of the most bitch-made shit I ever heard in my fucking life. I want you to take a look at this OnlyFans model one more time, homie, and ask yourself this question. Is she looking for a guy that's gonna treat her with respect in the bedroom, and after they're done having a little bit of sexy time, he's gonna make the bed for her? Or is she looking for a guy that's gonna blow her goddamn back out and make her squirt clear up to the fucking ceiling? I gotta say, fellas, we did not see a single good reply in today's video. I even went out of my way to check a couple of her other tweets, and bro, I didn't see anything better than what we took a look at today. We saw guys that reached a new level of horny, something that like only these 45-year-old guys that want to be pegged can achieve. And they're just like way too upfront and talking about how much they want to jizz all over her face in the first message, homie. In the first message, you can't be saying that. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, we saw a fucking pussy talking about lighting a candle and all this bullshit before having sex. Spiritual entities and whatever the fuck, you know, burning fucking brushweed in his house before he gets down in the bedroom. Like, I don't know about that shit, bro. Honestly, I think the funniest part about this entire situation is that some of these guys actually feel like they have a chance to get laid by doing this, when in reality, they don't realize they're just talking to a fucking empty void on the internet. Oh shit, I almost forgot, guys. I saved a screenshot because I wanted to give you an example of what never to do on Twitter. This guy says, yo bro, don't take this personal, but I'm trying to get away from meme Twitter, so I'ma block a lot of people, including you. I enjoyed your memes, but I need to grow up and do other things. Good luck on whatever you doing. Yeah, you see, like, this is something you just simply never do. If you're a normal guy, what you do is just fucking unfollow the person. Like, there's no reason to block him because he posts memes on the internet. But more importantly, I promise you, dude, I swear I will put my hand on a Bible and say this. Especially a YouTuber of this caliber that you are responding to, he don't give a goddamn fuck about you, homie. It's not like you're gonna hurt him financially and he's gonna have to sell his fucking house or something along those lines. It's just funny because he says he doesn't want memes in his life anymore, he needs to grow up. But literally every job I've ever had in the existence of my life, usually in the job orientation, whoever it is puts some shitty memes in there. They're usually not funny, but they are memes, I will give them that. Whatever, bro. Go back to making fucking butter in a barrel for everyone cares. But guys, with all that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If today's video does fairly well, I will make this into a series here on the channel, and we will go to the end of the earth to find one guy, one man that separates himself from the wolf pack and can actually spit some game over Twitter. But anyways, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today we're going to be talking about Lana Rhoades and how she's actually a hardcore feminist. I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of threw me off a little bit, and I guess it's just because she's not like 380 pounds. And fellas, you know what they say, if she ain't 380, she ain't a lady. Alright, let me stop, man. Miss me with that. But anyways, the other day, I saw Lana tweet out, the way men are allowed to talk to and about women online is disgusting and often praised for. I can't wait till misogyny is something they can be canceled for. And you know, whenever I read that tweet, I was like, what is this dumb shit doing on my timeline again? But I really didn't think much about it. I just moved on with my day. It kind of raised a red flag, you know, but I didn't really think that much of it until the other day I decided to check out Lana's podcast. And I gotta say, dude, Lana straight up says some bullshit out there on the air that I honestly can't believe she is proud to put out some content like this. Anyways, guys, before we get into the actual video, be sure to subscribe to the channel only if you want to support the fucking hot moms with me, because you know what they say, you subscribe to the Dr.Bolo channel, a week later you're kissing on some fucking hot moms. I mean, who doesn't want that, honestly? Anyways, subscribe to the fucking channel, and without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get into it, fellas.
So, I'm just gonna say it on here. I found out yesterday that I'm having a baby boy.
I know. I'm like, I'm trying to pretend like I didn't already know.
And so...
Alright, man, straight up, what the fuck was that reaction like? Dude, if that's the way women are going to act, you know what? I'll just become gay. Even though the blonde in the middle is pretty fucking hot, like, I'll just straight up like penis at that point.
I was just like thinking about how I feel in men, how I feel about men in general, and, you know, I think I might have some toxic feelings towards men, you know, thinking that they're all bad, and, you know, just sometimes the way that we talk about men and the way that we feel about them because of our bad experiences.
Lana, did you hear the words that just came out of your mouth? Like, honestly, what the fuck are you doing right now? You straight up admitted that you had a bad experience with a couple of guys, and now when your son pops out of your fucking pussy, you're gonna point at him and say, "Fuck you, kid! You're the reason this world sucks because you have a penis!" I mean, if I'm being completely honest here, I do believe Lana has probably had some really, really bad interactions with men at one point in her lifetime, but still, like, you can't take the actions of a few and just point the finger at an entire fucking population of humans with penises and just blame them for the world's fucking problems.
Sweet, we have a podcast about how much we hate men.
And also, I was thinking about, because I talked on Harry Jowsey's podcast about how I really wanted a girl and that I thought I would have a mental breakdown if it was a boy, which I did not.
You said that?
Yeah, which it's a really real thing, gender disappointment. It's a known thing that a lot of women go through.
I was straight up flabbergasted, bro, when I heard Lana practically say the words, "I'm having a son, I'm not happy about it, and I fucking hate men." That is typically not the reaction of a mother finding out the gender of her baby. And also, I find it pretty ironic that Lana actually hates men, because if we're being completely honest here, without men, she wouldn't be sitting in that fancy kitchen, she wouldn't be talking into that nice microphone, and most importantly, her professional acting career would be nowhere to the level it is today. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure some girls wouldn't mind flicking the bean to Lana at nighttime, but like, come on, be real. There is no way the number of women that watch Lana is even close, even comparable to the number of men.
Yeah, I mean, I really had my heart set on a girl, I think just because I knew that I would be such a great mother to a girl, but I know I'll be a great mom to a boy as well. I just have a lot to learn.
I honestly can't believe that we have finally reached the year, fellas, where a feminist can pop out a baby out of her goddamn pussy, look it in the eyes, look this little tiny human straight in its face and say, "God, I wish you were a female. The fact that you have a penis just fucking pisses me off. You're already ruining this world. You're wasting my goddamn oxygen here. And you know what? The world would be a better place if I didn't have a fucking baby boy." I mean, like, come on, Lana. At least give the kid a fucking chance. He hasn't even entered this goddamn world yet, and you're already disappointed in him. And they say women don't set their standards too high. Think about that one. Either way, bro, I legitimately feel bad for this poor kid, because one, he's coming into the world with a fucking feminist mom. Two, his mom is not exactly known for being a relatively decent person. You know, she's best known for sucking a mean dick. And three, because by the time this kid makes it to middle school, bro, he's gonna get straight up fucking bullied. Like, it would be bad enough if one of your friend's mothers has an OnlyFans, but the fact that anyone can go on the internet and just straight up see their mom's fucking pussy and butthole, yeah, man, that's gonna be a tough life, you know? I legitimately feel bad for this kid. I wish him the best, you know. Obviously I ain't gonna fucking raise a child, but best of luck to you, buddy. I hope you do good things in this world. You know, I hope you don't take the route that your mom chose. In fact, I hope this kid reaches a new level of success, you know, something crazy like fucking curing cancer, because maybe then his mom will actually have a little bit of respect for him. And guys, with all that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today. But more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me. And I will catch you guys next time. Later.
Got one down. There's more.
And on the roof.
Let's go.
What a win. Let's go, guys.
Oh, Baloney, nice carry.
Alright, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today we're not going to be discussing any e-girls. We're going to be taking a break from the e-thoughts to check out the king of cringe. In case you might be wondering, today is the 4th YouTube video I've made, and that's because YouTube decided to become a proctologist, and I gotta say, man, my booty hurts from them shoving a cactus inside it with no lube. Unfortunately, I pretty much have to have every video manually reviewed by YouTube before I can post it, But I mean, that's fine, honestly, because what I'm really worried about right now is the fact that Morgs almost killed his father for a stupid challenge. You might be asking yourself, well, Dr. Bolo, why would he do such a thing? And I'll tell you, son, as soon as you subscribe to the goddamn channel, that way we can support the MILFs together. Now, without wasting any more freaking time, let's get into it, fellas.
It's time for the next 7-second challenge, and this one is for you guys watching at home. You have 7 seconds to like the video and subscribe to my channel. 7, 6, 5.
Jesus, shut it up! God, my ears hurt so fucking bad after that.
1, time's up! Let me know if you did it in the comments below, but now let's continue with the challenge.
Guys, it looks like Morgan's doing some construction work in the garden.
I just want to make sure I got this correct here. So using a child step stool and a screwdriver on the side of your house is considered construction work nowadays? Oh, okay, carry on.
You have 7 seconds to destroy it!
7, 6, 5, 4. Screw this. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, guys. Martin just got chokeslammed through a table.
Martin, why on earth did you do that?
What are you on about? I didn't exactly have a choice.
Yeah, I really didn't have an option on whether I was going to be sent through this table or not. Basically, I just challenged my son to break the table, and then I happened to walk right in front of it, and he chokeslammed me. I mean, it was a weird coincidence of events that actually happened right there, but certainly I had no influence on what just happened. And also, bro, I gotta say, god damn, that man actually choked the shit out of his father. It actually looked kind of painful, but you know what? I'll give it to the old man. He took it like a champ.
You're looking a little bit hot in this sun, Morgan.
Maybe you should cool down.
You've got 7 seconds to jump in the pool.
In the pool? Are you serious?
7, 6, 5, 4,
It's freezing.
2, 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
For the love of God, man, please shut the fuck up. People in the Titanic, they drowned and died in water that was like fucking 29 degrees. And here you are complaining about jumping into a little tiny kiddie pool in the back of your $1 million mansion. I understand that Morgs makes content for children and that he's overreacting just for the fucking sake of the video. But like, come on, man, have a little bit of self-respect. I'm sure you guys are aware of the veterans that stormed the beach of Normandy. You know, the ones that were like 16 years old and just basically guaranteed to die that day. I really wonder what their reaction would be while watching a fucking video like this. Back then, people were saying, dude, by the year 2020, like, they're gonna be driving fucking flying cars. The world is gonna be completely different than the way we know it nowadays. And then you just watch some dumb shit like this.
What?
Martin, would you like to do the honors?
Good luck, Jill. You're going to need it.
Ah! Wait a sec! That's way too fast! Ah! I've only got little legs! Oh my god, it's getting faster! Look at the speed of that!
Mum, the countdown will begin when you step on the treadmill.
Come on, bro. Why does his voice sound so retarded here? The countdown will begin when you step on the treadmill. He sounds like Mountain Man. I honestly thought that the YouTube video was in slow motion right there, but I guess it wasn't.
3, 2, 1.
No, Mama Morgs, don't do it, don't do it. I don't know if your legs can handle it. Don't do it. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was insane!
Morgan will start the countdown when you lift the weight.
Oh, he's done it! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, he failed it! He failed it at the last second!
Come on, man. Like, honestly, what the fuck did I just watch right there? Do you people just not have any self-respect? Like, what if one day you need to go out there in the real world and get an actual job? Like, I don't give a fuck if the content's for children or not. You cannot be a grown man making this face right here while pretending to die by 135 pounds. I mean, whoa, dude. His dad almost died right there in that video. That was crazy. Look, no offense to morgues or anything like that, but I honestly can't believe people take time out of their fucking day to sit down and watch some dog shit like this. I can't believe I'm about to say this, man, but like, I'd rather you guys be on fucking TikTok. God, that one actually killed me to say. If this video has anything to say about the future of the human race, then I guess we can all just chalk this up as a loss because we're probably gonna be wearing helmets and licking windows. The future does not look bright, fellas, and with that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today, but more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, fellas. Some of you might be wondering who actually ended up winning the challenge. In the final challenge, Morgs himself had to watch 7 seconds of his own videos in order to win, and well, he just couldn't make it 7 seconds because he said his own content was too cringe, which by shutting the laptop meant that his father ended up winning the challenge. So that bald-headed fuck that couldn't even lift 110 pounds, I guess he somehow pulled through and got a dub.
Guys, I'm just gonna go play Fortnite. I'll see you later.
Alright, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today we're gonna be talking about some of Pokemon's simps. Now, for some reason, I honestly can't explain it, but Pokimane seems to bring in some of the biggest weebs on the face of the planet. And it's actually really sad, bro, because a lot of these individuals think that they actually have a chance to get with someone like Goddess Pokimane. Come on now. If that just so happens to be you, look, I hate to be the only father figure in your life right now, but you don't stand a goddamn chance. You know what, Doc? You know what, man? Alright, the chances may not be very high, but I at least have a 1% chance, man. Jimmy, shut the fuck up, bro. You don't. You honestly do not have a chance. Goddess Pokey may be your princess, but you ain't shit to her, homie. Alright, just face it. Anyways, I found someone that just did not quite get the message. He really believes he still has a chance, and he starts off by proposing to her. I'm talking about straight up asking for her hand in a goddamn marriage over fucking TikTok. Let's take a look, fellas.
Like, being vaccinated is kind of hot.
Well, Pokemon, well, I happen to be vaccinated. So, would you thinking I'm hot?
Homie, you're playing as Peter Griffin in Mario Kart right now. I don't know what the hell I need to do to get this information through your goddamn skull, but she does not find you attractive. Like, you didn't even show your face, you didn't talk about anything you like to do in your free time, what your goals are, how much money you have. I honestly cannot believe people are taking this simple bait in the year 2021. Listen, bro, I don't know what school you go to, but I hope that your principal finds this video and throws you in a sped classroom, because I honestly believe you need a little extra attention to detail.
Do you really love people like that, or is it just for TikTok? Because if you do, then, well, I'm fully vaccinated. And I would love your hand in marriage.
Why does this guy sound like he just got his ass handed to him in front of his own father, who is now disappointed in him? His family is disowning him. His own goddamn dog fucking left him. He was robbed yesterday. His car caught on fire this morning, and he just dropped out of school. He sounds defeated, man. I don't have any better way of saying this except for we are raising a generation of pussies. I just honestly can't even fathom proposing to a woman that doesn't even know you exist. Look, I know we're clowning on this guy at the moment, but if you go to this poor kid's school, I suggest buying him lunch one day, maybe shaking his hand, holding the door open, just something. Because once all the chads at school find out about this guy's TikTok, bro, it's over. It's over. The amount of bullying this poor soul is gonna have to receive is just, damn. That's all I can say, is just damn.
Please.
I don't know if maybe he's crying because reality is finally starting to set in for him and he realizes how dumb he sounds. Or maybe he's crying because he knows what's coming at school on Monday. Like, dude, either way, this TikTok is a roller coaster of emotions. The best genuine advice I could give this poor child is don't focus on females, man. It ain't worth it right now. Look at you. You're crying while playing Mario Kart on a TikTok. Unfortunately, the world just doesn't fucking run on like rainbows and glitter. The world is a cruel place and life ain't always fair, but dude, you need help. You absolutely need some help. Unfortunately, I'm just a doctor that knows a lot about pussy. I don't know much about the human mind. You certainly need to see someone though, otherwise things are gonna get ugly. I honestly think it's best that you learn now you don't have a chance with Pokey, no one watching this video has a chance with Pokey, and I don't even have a chance with Pokey. Anyways guys, with all that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today, but more importantly fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today we're gonna be talking about girl gamers and how they just simply aren't built for the internet. If you don't believe me, anytime you go on Twitch and pull up a female streamer, bro, they're literally all the exact same. They always have this fake positivity, bullshit, good vibes only thing going on. And look, man, that's just not simply how the internet works nowadays. Now, I'm not against women trying to get into gaming or streaming or anything along those lines, but I'm just saying, man, in the year 2021, there are things that are going to mentally scar you for life. There will be ratios heard around the goddamn world. And more importantly, you're gonna face a lot of simps that truly don't have good intentions. They just want to fuck your brains out. Anyways, guys, before we hop into the actual post, if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And guys, without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get straight into it, fellas. She starts off by saying, I'm starting to dislike playing games like Valorant due to the community. God, I would truly hate to see your reaction if you played a game like Call of Duty. Look, no offense if you're a big Valorant fan or anything like that, but Valorant truly doesn't have a good track record with me. It seems like that is the #1 game for like incels and dweebs to play. And let's be real, there's nothing better than getting called a couple slurs on COD. Just played a game with my duo who is a guy. Him and I pretend to not be queued together whenever we play comp just to avoid harassment, which isn't an issue for us. Damn, I gotta say, man, this might be the worst case of a friend zoning I've seen in the last decade. First off, she doesn't call you a friend, she doesn't call you a boyfriend, you get referred to as a duo, and on top of that, you have to pretend like you're not queued together in lobbies? Come on now, dude, you're wasting your time, man. It's time to move on. We got into a comp game and this other duo were trolling and throwing the game, making it hell for us. On top of them throwing insults and comments towards me just because I'm a girl. I can handle comments pretty decently due to growing up being bullied, but sexist comments tick me off due to it being super unnecessary. No, I don't think that's how it actually works here. I don't believe you can use the sentence, I can handle this type of language, and then in the very next sentence, you say, well, except for that, because that really pisses me off. You can't say that. I'm sorry, bitch, but that's just not how the world works, especially on the internet. Yes, I may not play well, but don't make it about my gender because it's irrelevant. I just needed to vent about sexist comments because it bugs me, and dealing with it makes me not want to play the game. You know, it's actually really sad. You would not stand 10 seconds in a Modern Warfare search lobby. And also, this isn't just a Valorant thing, alright? Look, this is gonna happen no matter what video game you play. It's just part of gaming culture. If you're playing in a competitive game mode, you're doing absolute buns, and your teammates are carrying you to a loss, I'm gonna be pissed as fuck too, and they should be. Like, if you're playing competitive, you're expected to perform. Now, as far as you saying, don't make it about my gender because it's irrelevant, yeah, I don't know about that one, alright? Listen, what female is actually good at video games? I'll wait.
One eternity later.
Look, I don't play Valorant, I don't keep up with competitive video games, but I do know there's not a single successful female gamer in the world when it comes to competitive gaming. Other than I've heard there's one girl that's decent at Overwatch, but like I said, dude, all I know is Call of Duty, alright? I'm just a COD bro at the end of the day, and I don't know anything of any good female gamers anywhere. So you can't exactly say it's irrelevant because, I mean, like, it's kind of relevant if you really think about it. And also, I don't think women that are good at video games care to be like comp pro players or anything of that sort. It seems like most women that are actually decent at games would rather stream on Twitch, pop a little bit of cleavage, and collect a donation. Either way, woman, you can't be getting mad at like sandwich and laundry folding jokes in this day and age. Like, that shit's just so old. Who actually gets mad about that? Literally, just talking shit on the internet is part of today's culture. Like, honestly, they should be teaching it to children in computer class. Anyways, you guys know what they say. If you can't handle the heat, it's time to get out of the goddamn kitchen. And with all that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today. But more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the content if you want to support the MILFs with me. And I will catch you guys next time. Later. Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Fellas, today I experienced my very first earthquake, and I gotta say, man, it was complete madness. Buildings were collapsing, and people were missing, and I was dying and panicking just trying to find out what caused such a ruckus. I go on Twitter, next thing you know, oh, it's just Lizzo, she jumped on her bed. Anyways, guys, if you like single mothers that are really, really hot, be sure to subscribe to the channel so we can all support them together. And without wasting any more goddamn time, let's get into the video, fellas.
So I've seen a lot of annoying things about me on the internet, but the thing that bothers me the most is this rumor that I stage dived at a concert and killed somebody. Like, that rumor, it's a lie, first of all. I've never stage dived in my life.
Come on, man. Lizzo stage dived and killed somebody in the process? Oh my god. These gotta be some of the best trolls on the planet, man. They are doing a great job.
Kill somebody? Y'all really gonna put that on my motherfucking name? Like, I know I'm big, but bitch, I'm not that fucking big. Like, look.
Oh, you're not that big. You're not that big, are you? You're really not that big, are ya? Okay, so I go out on Google. I check your weight. You are 300 pounds, bitch. 300 fucking pounds. Look, I'm really not trying to be that mean, but you're the same weight as like a small fucking hippo. Come on now. You can't be out here in the streets claiming to not be fat while looking like this. Like, dude, do you know how many calories you would have to eat a day in order to sustain a weight of 300 pounds? I understand some people got a faster metabolism and all. Look, let's put that shit aside, alright? You would practically have to eat a gallon of goddamn ice cream on top of 4 meals a day to sustain a weight of a baby hippo. Anyways, I guess one day the fat-shaming trolls got to Lizzo and she decided to prove them wrong. Rather than measuring her stomach or stepping on a scale to prove her innocence, instead Lizzo decided to perform a foolproof test, something I've never seen before in my lifetime, which is jumping on your bed and proving that the bed frame won't shatter when she lands on it. Like, you actually can't make this shit up, bro. This test is only funny because of how stupid it actually is. And come on, dude. You can't be telling me I ain't fat, I ain't that big, I'ma prove it right now, while you got a picture of a goddamn donut on your wall, you fat ass, alright? Anyways, guys, before I play this video, I highly recommend going into a storm shelter, hiding under your desk, or simply just taking cover, because whatever building you're in at the moment, it might collapse here in a second. Alright, let's take a look.
I'm not that fucking big. Like, look. Bitch.
Alright guys, this is Reporter Bolo, and I'm here to tell you that the walls are shaking, buildings are collapsing, the world is on fire! Alright, let me stop, man, but for real, who the hell built that bed you just jumped on? What fucking astronomical genius did it take to engineer a bed frame like that? I could only imagine the amount of reinforced steel under that mattress holding her up at the moment. You know, dude, I still can't get past the fact that a bunch of 12-year-old kids on TikTok actually bullied a multi-million-dollar musician into jumping on her bed to prove it won't break, that a way she can claim to not be fat. You honestly can't even make this shit up in the movies, man. It's actually really sad to think about that's what Lizzo's life has come to nowadays. Anyways, guys, something we haven't done here on the channel in a couple of weeks, alright? I've been slacking, I've been busy working on Dr. Otter at the moment. This week, we're gonna be crowning a green penis here on the channel. This week's green dick is gonna be going out to the man, the myth, the legend, King Jaw himself, who says, "If I get baited by a fake MILF, I'm chopping my dick off, freezing myself to a cryogenic chamber, setting it to 100,000 years, then proceeding to jump in the way of a spaceship laser and mutilating myself until I resemble a fucking Oreo." An Oreo and a caramel blizzard from Dairy Queen. Damn, shout out to you, King Jaw. You are this week's green penis. As always, guys, if you would like to earn the once-in-a-lifetime prestigious award of a green dick here on the channel, all you have to do is leave a funny comment down below in the comment section, and maybe, just maybe, next week I'll pick you. And guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to support the channel, consider becoming a member today, but more importantly, fellas, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on the video if you want to support the MILFs with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.